be liking to drive some days. Some days I'll be having like serious anxiety. What do you think, Dave? Do I be driving like I'm nervous?
I just asked you too. I was like, do you get nervous driving on the interstate?
And what was I like?
Oh, and traffic, yeah, a little bit.
God, why I gotta sound like Brad when I say it though?
At least I didn't tell him everything you said.
Most of the time you do, so thank you for not doing it this time.
You're very welcome, Joe. I'm learning as I go, you know what I'm saying?
Doing a good job, Dave, and we're doing a good thing today. Dave, tell everybody what we're getting ready to do right now.
We are going to make an introduction of Danny and Joe's friend Sean.
Yes, that is the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. We've been trying to make this introduction for quite some time now, at least a week. That might not be quite some time, but at least a week.
And we've been trying to get up with Sean for at least 2 months.
Yeah, schedules are definitely conflicting right now between everything that we're doing and then him working as much as he is. Hopefully today it is going to happen.
Well, I mean, if anybody knows, you know, the man, like you said in a prior video, the man, you know, has quit his job and started his own business, went to work for himself full time. And if you know anything about that, when you first start, you got to grind extra hard to get this thing off the ground, especially in construction, because there's so many, you know, construction type businesses in this area.
Competition is the one word that would have alleviated that entire sentence right there, Dave.
Thanks, Joe.
Competition.
So now Joe's taking my place with the
Scrabble dictionary. Am I just going straight?
Yeah, you're just gonna go straight.
So we're gonna go pick Danny up right now, and then we're gonna go meet with Sean. That's the game plan.
That is it.
That's it.
That's it.
Today's also a big day as well too, because you know we're debuting the tape.
Hashtag the tape.
And by the time you guys are seeing this again, this is another one of those futuristic videos where you're seeing it probably a few days.
You're gonna make a right at the light, but remember when you do this,
stay on the outside.
Yeah, you gotta hit Fisherman's.
But yeah, so you guys are seeing this in the future, and you know, we're mere hours away from the debut of the tape. 4 hours away, 3 hours and 10 minutes away. And all I can say is, wow. And real quick, you know, while I got that on my mind, I really want to know what you guys thought of the tape. Like, was that not the craziest video that you've ever seen? What do you think, Dave?
I mean, it's the realest. It's the realest thing that I've seen on YouTube. I mean, besides some of those crazy
real videos, because they do got quite a few real videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna say it's, I mean, it is a very real video. It's a very shocking video. It's a very somewhat disturbing, I mean, not somewhat, but it's a very disturbing video as well.
I mean, but this is different than a lot of the other videos that I'm talking about. You know, this one is, you know, it's for a reason. It's not like just like some random act of violence, world star, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just putting up there somebody getting beat up or decapitated, or it ain't nothing like that. But it is nuts when you think about what is going on. A cell extraction is crazy, because if you have ever been locked up, you know that every one of the guards that is on the what's that team called again?
The Goon Squad?
The Goon Squad, yeah, dude. All the guards that are on the Goon Squad are not only probably the biggest guards, but they're all the dickheads. They're always the ones that look for the opportunity to rough up an inmate or prisoner. You know what I'm saying? It's always those guys.
Yeah.
So when they get a chance to do something like a cell extraction,
they happy.
Oh my God, are they? They're raring to go. They are like, ooh. Raring
to go. Is that a word, Dave? Because I'm going to challenge that.
You're going to challenge that one?
Raring to go.
Ready and raring?
Is that a real word?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready and raring to go.
Hey, yo, you raring? You raring yet?
What you raring? What are those?
Why is my phone blowing up, man? I can't stand when this thing does this, man.
Joe, because you're the creator of...
It's not that, man. It's this person. And they're not... God, it's this person. That's all I can say. It's this person that I was locked up with who I don't even talk to this person no more. I mean, I still like respect them and support them in what they're doing and stuff like that, but this message isn't even directed to me. It's like a mass message. And literally...
They put you in a party chat?
I don't know if it's a party chat or if it's like a group sent. I mean, I guess that is a party chat, but the point of it is, there has literally been like 17 messages that have come on since I was just holding my phone, looking to see if I got a text back from Sean, which I did. That's a good thing.
What'd he say?
I don't know, I didn't get a chance to read it because my phone kept blowing up and I wasn't trying to read that, and I'm driving, so my anxiety's going through the roof, right? I'm kidding, I'm all right. But
I just got scared, Joe. Don't scare me. No texting and driving either.
Hence the fact that I put the phone down. Alrighty, so we have Danny, and now we are en route to meet with Sean. Danny, are you excited about this?
Definitely am. I can't wait to meet Sean. Definitely.
You know, I want to say something real quick while it's on my mind. Danny, I just put this GoFundMe campaign together for you today. By the time this video actually gets up, it'll probably be a few days later. But, you know, there's already some people who are starting to contribute to this thing that is definitely going to help you out. What are your thoughts on that?
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Joe, Dave, and of course Cody. He's not with us today. And the viewers, I appreciate you very much. I was not expecting this, but I do really appreciate it. It really touches my heart. I didn't really think there was good people out there, but there are. There really are. And these guys here is showing me a whole different world, that there are good people out there, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's good to be able to do good things, and you know, the main game plan is definitely going to be to try to help you find somewhere to stay, and I'm hoping that's what this money's going to be able to do. Today, however, the main game plan is to introduce you to my buddy Sean, who's got plenty of work, and to hopefully be able to get you some work through this guy.
Yeah, I can use it. I'm hungry for work.
Yeah, that's the first thing he said when he got in the car. Was, you think I can start tomorrow?
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to start right away.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be working tomorrow, so.
I work Sundays too, man. You know, overtime, evening time. I mean, there's nothing else to do but to work. I love making money. You know, if I get that opportunity, I'm gonna jump on it. I work 12 hours. I work 3 days straight and then go to sleep for another day. I need work. I want work. I'm hungry.
So we're just getting up with the most exclusive, most elusive homeboy of mine that I've known for years. It's actually my protege and my twin, my good friend Sean. Sean, hello.
What up?
Sean's super shy, but this is an awesome dude right here, and I hope to be bringing you a lot more with Sean. Crazy stories. This guy right here,
I don't know about all those.
no comment. Dude's an awesome dude. He's out here doing his own thing. He's got plenty of work, and we've also just introduced Danny. Danny, let me ask you something.
Sure.
What do you think about the introduction with Sean?
I think it was, thank you. I think it was excellent. He's a great dude. I got a good feeling with him. I got good vibes.
Are you ready to go to work?
Sure I am. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah.
Sean's gonna be putting Danny to work starting tomorrow. That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
One step in the right direction.
Exactly.
So we're just leaving from meeting with my buddy Sean. Sean has his own business, like I was saying just a minute ago. I didn't put Sean on camera too much because I didn't want to overwhelm him with that. But the introduction was made between Sean and Danny's going to work tomorrow, and that's a really, really awesome thing right there.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Definitely.
Ain't no problem. We know you want to work.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a matter of trying to find work for you. But my buddy Sean, I didn't want to put him on the spot with the camera too tough.
Right?
You know, but we definitely spent a good amount of time, probably about 30 minutes talking with Sean and Danny. You know, tell me what your thoughts on Sean were.
Honestly, I like his character. I like his spirit. I automatically click real quick with him. I like him. And I can definitely work with him without question. And I also appreciate the opportunity that he gave me, and thank you for introducing me to him.
Absolutely.
Because I really need work. I really do.
Well,
this is a blessing, man. For real.
One thing about it, it starts tomorrow, and he's working on Sunday. So that's going to be a really good thing. Sean works like 7 days a week. And, you know, he is not going to be a judgmental type of dude at all. I vouch for Sean. I vouch for Danny. I vouch for both of those individually to each other. And I think this is definitely the opportunity that you needed, Danny, because he's definitely got plenty of work.
Definitely. I don't mind working. I work hard. I don't mind working hard to make my money. I don't mind sweating. You know, that's what money's about. I'm all about money. I love to make it, and if I can do it, I'm going to do it. I'm working 7 days a week. I told him I will. I'll work overtime. I'll put 10 hours a day. You know, I'll go 12, 15 if I have to. It's not a problem. I ain't worrying about getting back and forth. I'll worry about that afterwards.
Well, I think he's even going to help you with that. I think tomorrow,
pick me up tomorrow.
Yeah, one of the guys is going to pick you up.
I really appreciate that, definitely. So I'm really happy. I'm truly happy that I get an opportunity to work.
One thing that's interesting, and I want to bring back the McDonald's interview. If you think about that, we were on our way to the McDonald's interview, and where that interview took place at was actually the first place that we actually took you, Danny, to get lunch. Yep. And you made a comment that day and you said, you know, it's almost like it's fate. It's almost like this was meant to happen. Well, guess what? This is definitely that fate and that meant to happen moment right here, that introduction and this opportunity.
Yeah, and I got it through you guys, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a funny feeling the minute. The funny thing about that is the manager first that I met at McDonald's, he was like really wanting to give me the job. But when I went there, and because I put an application online in that particular McDonald's also, I did another application there, and he sounded like he really wanted me because I have the experience for maintenance guy. However, when I got there, I did the application, somebody else came, and that changed the whole tone of everything that took place. And I had a feeling just by the vibes that I wasn't going to get it, even though I remained hopeful and positive that I was hoping that she would give it to me.
Well, one thing about it, you know, everything happens for a reason, and I'm thinking there was a lot of reason behind today.
Definitely.
You know, and always you believe in fate, and if that's what we're talking about, man, this definitely is going to be better for you anyways than working at a McDonald's.
More money. You know, being around like-minded individuals. Sean's a lot like me, a guy who's made a lot of mistakes and has been able to get himself together, and these are the type of people you need to be around. These are the type of people that are going to give you a chance. I want to throw this in there as well. You know, this has definitely got to put you in a better state of mind, Danny, because, you know, it was just the other day we were talking about, like, one of your biggest things. I want to be able to work. I want to be able to make my own income, to be able to support myself. Yeah. This is what's happening right now. This is a guaranteed job for you.
Oh, definitely. You know, forgive me if you don't see me jumping up and down, but I'll tell you what, my heart, man, I feel so joyful. My spirit has been lifted. I feel like 1,000 pounds been lifted off my shoulders, and this is just one of the hurdles that I'm jumping, and that it succeeded. And like I said, thanks to these guys here, they kept continuing. They're what they call, the word that I'm looking is persistent. They're persistent, and they continue, and I was blessed with a job today simply because these guys didn't give up on me, you know. But it lifted my spirits. Thank you guys, I appreciate it, really do, from the bottom of my heart.
What does it mean to have people in your corner who are rooting for you? And I'm not just talking about me and Dave and Cody. I'm talking about like the entire After Prison show as a whole. Like, what? That's got to be a feeling that you probably never even felt before.
No, honestly, I didn't deal with people. I didn't care about people. Unfortunately, the reason why for that is because of the type of environment that I did for 40 years between the state and feds. This is the first time I've experienced this. I'm happy. That's why I said earlier that I didn't know there was good people out there. There actually really is. And so these guys proved me wrong, and I'm glad they proved me wrong. And guess what? I'm not mad. I'm happy that they did. And anytime they can prove me wrong, they're welcome to it. In fact, they don't even have to prove me wrong because I can trust these guys. I can. So if they tell me something, I'm gonna believe it, because I'm at that point. Even though we only know each other 3 years.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I'm sorry. 3 weeks. Even though I know these guys for about 3 weeks, I got good vibe. You know what I'm saying? They got a good spirit with them, and I can feel it. So, yeah, it's the first time I ever experienced this, and I'm overwhelmed. I really am. you know, I thank the viewers especially too, you know, for having support and believing in me.
So right now I'm getting ready to call Danny. I tried to speak with him earlier today, but he was at work with my buddy Sean. First and foremost, I want to give a very special shout out to my buddy Sean. But yesterday we made the introduction between Danny and Sean. And then today, Danny went to work with Sean. Danny has no idea what the GoFundMe has raised. And I'm going to be calling him right now to tell him about what's transpired with this GoFundMe in the last 24 hours, how we were able to raise over $5,000 for this guy, which is absolutely going to change this dude's life. And I also want to talk to him about how this first day on the job went with Sean. I'm calling Danny now.
Hello?
Danny.
Hey, what's happening, Joe?
Not much, man. Hey, how was the first day on the job?
Wow, jeez, you know, I tell you what, I got my first blisters in 40 years. Even though they hurt, I love them. I'm happy, man. I'm tired. I feel good. I can't wait till tomorrow, you know. I'm even doing the weekends. I'm doing 7 days a week. That's just the way it is, man.
So today,
I love the work. It feels good.
So today was your first day working with Sean, and then tomorrow being Sunday, you're going to work with him again?
Yes, definitely, most definitely. I won't even miss a day. These guys are great. They're beautiful. It's a beautiful team put together. And listen, we work. I'm calling with you. I can't pronounce to say the name, but it seems like a team because we was always there to back each other up and work together as a team and get the work done. I mean, we almost knocked out the whole roof.
And that's what.
Beautiful, man.
And that's what you were doing today. You were doing roofing work.
Yes, yeah. We're peeling up the old tar, and of course it has a padding underneath, and it sticks. And yeah, we were just ripping all that out and taking it and dumping it on the side. It wasn't a high building; it was a flat building, which was cool. And the good thing about it, it was a restaurant underneath it, and they cooked some good food. We smelled some good food.
Well, look, man. I'm super happy to hear that this first day on the job went really well. When we made the introduction yesterday between you and Sean, you know, one thing that I talked with you about as we were wrapping everything up was, I know Sean, great friend of mine. I don't know the guys he has working with him. So it just sounds like everything went really well. The guys that he has working with them, you're getting along with these guys, and it sounds like he's got a great group of guys already.
Man, that's beautiful. I mean, you know, I want to thank you, Joe, and Dave and Cody. I mean, you know, you guys hooked this up for me. I really appreciate it. Man, I love you guys. You guys are beautiful, man. Thank you.
I mean, it's really the least.
I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm just able to work, able to make some money, you know, and just move on.
Well,
set my goals into actions.
Well, look, I mean, this is the first step right here. Look, Danny, I don't have a lot of time right this second, but I do want to tell you something just absolutely crazy. You remember yesterday I told you that we were going to put the GoFundMe together, which is the website where people could donate money to try to help get you in a better situation. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
And I also told you that we had no idea how this thing was going to go. We didn't know how well it would perform, if it would perform. You know, I didn't want to get your hopes up with this, but I want to tell you right now how much money has been raised for you in the last 24 hours. And Danny,
yeah.
I mean, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet, and we've raised $5,000 for you.
Oh my God, jeez. Oh my God, that's amazing. Jeez, thank you. And thank the people. I mean, I want to thank also the viewers who contributed to that. Wow.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
It was all them. And I mean, I never had seen such an outpouring of support for people who were just rooting for you. And even if they couldn't donate, they were leaving comments, just very positive stuff. And the next time that we get up with you, Danny, we're definitely going to be addressing all of this. The people who donated, you know, definitely want to give a lot of appreciation and thanks to them.
No, definitely. Most definitely. Yes, I want to. You know, it's funny because, you know, remember I told you that, you know, about people, that I didn't believe there was any good people out there. I mean, you proved me wrong. The viewers proved me wrong, and I tell you, I want to thank them because you're teaching me something that I didn't realize that wasn't true. And there is good people out there, and I really want to thank them. So yes, I would love to take that time and do that. Make sure that we have to do that. I would love to do that. It'd be my pleasure and honor. Wow, thank you, Joe. This is great.
I mean,
the rest of the fellas, yeah.
And look,
wow.
I mean, it's an amazing thing for sure. I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. I had apprehensions if it would do well at all, but this thing absolutely surpassed anything that I thought it would do, and you deserve it. You deserve to have a chance. You deserve to have people who want to see you succeed, something you probably have never had before at all, Danny.
No, I never had that opportunity. I've never gotten that opportunity. When I tried to reach out, I just got slapped down. But, you know, what I'm thinking about is really what I really want. Is one of my goals. It's really to get a place. I really want a place. 7 months on the street is just too much. It's just too much for me. But now I have an opportunity to get a place, you know.
Well, look.
Most definitely. Thank you.
I mean, we most certainly have the money to try to help get you an apartment, and that's something that I definitely want to focus on immediately.
Okay.
I want you to talk to me a little bit, though. I mean, realizing this and knowing that you do have this money, you know, what will this money be able to do for you, Danny?
Well, first, like I said, it would be able to get me a place and pay, you know, a little bit extra. So, you know, it's like, how can I say, you know, pay the deposit and pay maybe a few extra months ahead. That would be great. I don't have to worry so much while I'm working now, you know, saving and stuff like that. I would also possibly, if it's possible, I would like transportation. If transportation is a must back and forth to work, maybe a scooter or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I still have to get my license. I mean, I never had a license in my life.
Well, I think
I really don't know much about it. You know, I'm having people explain to me though about how to go the process of doing it. And so, but I'm still going to need a license. But I know that with a scooter in the state, you don't need it. So that's great. That's transportation back and forth, and that's all that matters. It's just, you know, to be responsible to my job and to be responsible for continuing paying the rent in the future.
Look, Danny, I wanted to, you know, tell you about this. You're working and I'm working. I've got some things going on, so it may be a couple of days before we're able to get up with you. But we will be getting up with you very soon. We will be doing a follow-up where, you know, we're talking about the fact that you're working now. We're going to talk about the fact that you're able to get a place and possibly a scooter as well, and just how much this money is really going to help you. And we are going to continue to chronicle your efforts to actually stand a chance out here in the free world, which, you know, thinking back to the very first day that I met you after the very first conversations that we had, you know, one of the things that you told me the very first conversation we had was you want to go back, you know, because nothing had been working out for you thus far. Well, we're trying to change your way of thinking with that, brother. You don't got to go back, and you do deserve to be out here. And there's a lot of people who have not only shown support through the donations, but are also rooting for you to make it.
You know what's beautiful about this is that really is overwhelming. It touches me. Is that I have a support group. I have you, Dave, and Cody, and I have the viewers who've been beautiful and sending me beautiful messages and hope and just, you know, it's just the energy and what they say. It helps me strive even harder to achieve what I have to do. You know, it's been tough, but now it's just changed, and I love it. I love it. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's just having the support group. I think that's what a lot of people don't get when they come home, is that support group. And when they don't have that support group, they go to the left instead of going to the right. And you're right. I was thinking about going back because nothing was working out. So I was ready to go to the left. Now I'm not even thinking about it because I got a support group and it's just give me an incentive to continue forward. And I want to thank you. Like I said, I love you guys. I love you and the viewers. Thank you.
Absolutely, Danny. Look, I got to wrap this up. I'm going to give you a call a little later on. I just wanted to break this news to you and get your reaction, brother.
Man, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I love you, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, look, I'm going to talk to you later, okay?
All right, bye-bye, Joe.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
We did a really awesome thing, APS. And I can't thank all of you enough for being a part of this. And this is only the beginning. But I truly feel now Danny really does have a chance.